live. Let me just double check one here. Oh, yeah, I'm live. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I believe I am live on Facebook. There we go. Good afternoon, Facebook. Good afternoon, Instagram. Matter of fact, let me go over to Instagram and start this live. There we go. Let me say I'm off on here. All right. How's everybody doing out there? I hope y'all can hear me on Instagram. I don't want to create a post because I'm already live. I hope everybody's okay. I did not schedule this live, so I'm just going to go ahead and invite a few people to the live here. I hope everybody's okay. I did not schedule this live, so get some people out here. See if I can get a few people on the Sunday afternoon to come on in the room. Hope y'all having a good day. And excuse the top of my head. I'm just typing on my phone here, try to get some people on this live here. What's her last name? Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. I don't know how your Sunday's been, but I'm feeling real good. Let me just say, I'm feeling real good. I feel like I just made a power move, and it's been a long time since I felt like this, and I'm excited. Let me try one more thing here. Now, some of you may catch this on the replay. And I'm okay with that. And I'm not going to wait to get started. I'm going to jump right into this conversation. Just wanted to tag a few people. Hello, welcome Facebook, welcome Instagram, welcome YouTube. And if you're watching this on a replay, I hope that you had a wonderful day. I certainly have had a wonderful and relaxing day. I'm so excited. I'm super excited. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Fern, hey, Forever, Deborah. Deborah, there you go again. We must be waiting. We must be getting ready to do something together, Deborah. So I'm here today. I want to jump right into this conversation because I only have a few minutes. But I want to jump into this conversation to tell y'all that I can't remember the last time I've been this excited. Hey, Roger, how you doing? I can't remember the last time I've been this excited. I want somebody to type in the chat. I want you to type, your purpose is aligned. Let me put it another way. How you pivot will determine your purpose, whether or not you fulfill your purpose, and it will also fuel your passion, and it will get you to that paycheck. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, because I have been doing some crazy pivoting lately. And, as a businesswoman, I want to have this conversation with you all as a businesswoman. What's up, son? I see you on the line, Mar. I see my son get ready to bust a major move. He's a master pivoter. Let me tell y'all something. Your ability to pivot will determine whether or not you walk in your purpose. Okay, it will help you to stay tapped into your passion, and it will get you to that paycheck. Baby, I said what I said, and I mean what I said. Now, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Dory on Purpose. I am your girl from the hood who's destined to do good. Now, my kids don't like when I say that because they say, Mom, you grew up with two parents, almost like the Brady Bunch. But this is my hood, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it, okay? Because somebody typed that she's destined to do good. That's right, son. I'm the girl from the hood destined to do good. Everything I touch turns to gold. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. I'm sitting here watching out my window because I'm always so nosy, like the lady on the show. Before I get into this thing, I want to just share 7 things that I want you to do. This is going to be something in case you have to jump off. This will be my gift to you for today. Every morning I get up and I do a devotional. Before I get into the main conversation, tag a friend, tag a foe, tell them come on through because we got to go. But every morning I get up and I do a devotional. And right now, my mentor in my devotion time is Myron Golden. I've been having a very, very very good time with Myron Golden. I like the messages that he is offering to me. I'm feeling real good about where it's taking my mindset. And one of the messages that I heard last week said, there are 7 things. Somebody typed the number 7 in the chat. There are 7 things that you need to say to yourself every single morning. The first thing, and I'm going to type it in here so that you all can see it here. Hold on one second. Yeah, the first thing is, I am chosen for greatness. Let's get into it. You got to get up every morning and say to yourself, me, DeMar, me, Nikki, me, whoever else is on here, Deb, you got to get up every single day and you got to believe it. You got to say it with your chest. I am chosen for greatness, because that is in fact the truth. Okay. If you do not believe it, then it will never happen. You will never tap into it, because we have 2 sides of our brain. This is just a little lesson I'm giving y'all before I give y'all this announcement that y'all already know about. We have a thinking side and we have a proving side. Okay. And we know that the thinker thinks and the prover proves. Whatever we think to be true, that will be our truth. Somebody type truth in the chat. Whatever we think to be true will become our truth, because the thinker thinks and the prover proves. So if you can get up every morning, I'm talking about say it until you believe it. Say it until you believe it. I am chosen for greatness. Now, the second one I'm typing in here. And this one is so important. I'm telling you, if you don't get this one, you can kiss success out the window. I'm telling you right now. And here it is. I dominate my time. Somebody put my time, my thoughts, and my actions. Come on, y'all. We got to get disciplined enough to know that your time, your thoughts, and your actions, how you use them will determine where you go in life. It's just that simple. Period, point blank. Welcome, whoever just joined us on Facebook. How you use them, your time, your thoughts, and your actions. Thoughts, time, you only get 24 hours. So we ain't got to talk about time. And everybody gets the same 24. So what you do with your 24 will determine how your life turns out. Okay? Now, in terms of your thoughts, many people don't understand this, but you have full control of your thoughts. And that thoughts become things. And you really have to learn how to dismiss thoughts from your mind that don't line up with your purpose, that don't line into your passion, that does not add to your paycheck. A lot of times people have the inability to pivot because they're thinking about things that don't put them in the spaces that they need to be to make their next best move. Somebody type a 1 in the chat on Instagram. Type some fire in the chat. Let me know that you understand where I'm coming from, because you have to understand that you are in control of your thoughts. Your thoughts become things, and your thoughts will ultimately determine your actions. Again, I'm just sharing with you all some things that I learned in one of my devotions last week that really resonated with me on a high level. So the next one says, I'm just typing it in here. It says, money, opportunity, and favor are attracted to me. I need you to stop what you're doing right now and say that. Money, and I know this to be true because of things that's going on in my life right now. Money, opportunity, and favor are attracted to me. I need y'all to stop saying dumb stuff like life and right now, and I'm always shit always happen. Oh my God, this ain't gonna work out. I knew it was gonna do this, and I knew no. I don't care what you see. I don't care what it looks like. I want you to make sure you're dominating your thoughts and you're saying to yourself on a regular basis, money, opportunity, and favor are attracted to me. Say it out loud right now. Say, I don't care where you are right now. I want you to say it out loud right now. Say money, opportunity, and favor are attracted to me. Tell people that Dory said, don't get mad if you walk into a room and things just start to shift and happen for you. Because if you say money, opportunity, and favor are attracted to me, then guess what? What you say is what you have. Let me explain something to you. I'm going to tell y'all a little story before I get to the next one. My girl Nikki is on the line over there on Instagram. Welcome Instagram, welcome Facebook, welcome YouTube. My girl Nikki is over there, and I love Nikki. Now, you mess with Nikki, you mess with me, okay? Nikki and I decided that we were both getting a little fluffy, okay? We both knew that our pants was getting a little tight, and it just wasn't right. Okay, we was getting fluffy. You could say fat, but we choose to call it fluffy. Okay, some people like it fluffy, some people don't, but we was more fluffy for our own liking. Okay, so we decided we're gonna get up every morning at 5:30 a.m. and shout out to Nikki and shout out to our new friend Tommy who's been walking with us. We get up every day and we walk for 30 minutes. For 30 minutes. Now, Nikki lost 3 pounds. I found them, but I know I'm going to give them back to where I found them from. But Nikki lost weight. But the goal is to get healthy, okay? Now, what happened is Nikki came to me during one of our walks when Coach Stormy made the big announcement that she was leaving Total Life Changes. Nikki, being a $750,000 earner in network marketing. For those of you who don't know, that little quiet lady who y'all see, she earns over $700,000 at TLC, okay? Back in the old days, back in 2015. And I was her regional when she was a global. Serena was the national in between us. Nikki said to me during one of our walks, Nikki said, Dory, I think I'm going to go ahead and jump on this pharmacy thing. Here I go. Man, you go ahead, girl. I'll help you. I'll help you because you my girl. But I ain't getting back into network marketing. I'm the digital girl. I ain't doing that. Nah, go ahead, Nikki. Do your thing. I got you, girl. I got you. She said, okay, Bob. Nikki calls me by my family name. Okay, Bob, as long as you help me out, you know, me and you, we look out for each other because she helped me with stuff. I help her with stuff because we friends, real friends. So I went home that night. I said, I'm going to help Nikki. And the spirit said to me, who going to help you, boo? You mean to tell, I literally heard this in my head. So you mean to tell me you going to sit back and help Nikki make $1 million and not get something for yourself? You a fool. That was me talking to me. Now, y'all can't call me that, but I can call me that. That literally, I heard in my mind, so you going to sit back, Dory, the girl from the hood, destined to do good. And I said to myself, you know what? I might have been born that night, but damn it, I wasn't born last night. And if I'm going to help Nikki, why can't I help myself and help Nikki at the same time? So guess what? Me and Nikki put a plan together. Nikki reached out to Coach Sheila. Coach Sheila is a top earner in the industry, and that's who Nikki decided she wanted to align herself with because alignment is everything in this season. And of course, I jumped on it with my girl Nikki. And guess what, y'all? We off to the races, and we're going to build a team. Now, I'm getting off of the subject a little bit, but because both of us had the ability, remember back there that thing where I say, if you learn how to pivot, your pivot will reignite your passion. Your passion will bring you into your purpose, and your purpose will take you to your paper or your paycheck. Can I get some fire in the chat if you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? So now I decided, Dory, you ain't stupid. If you're going to help Nikki, the best way you to help her is to link up with her and let's do this together. And that's what we decided to do. So the next thing that Myron Golden, I'm all over the place with it, but it's making sense. You know it is. The next thing he said is I solve problems and I get paid well for it. So we're here today to tell you we're going to solve some problems in this next run. We're going to help some people get back to their passion. We're going to help some people walk in purpose. We're going to help some people orchestrate their pivot. We're going to help some people make some paper, help them increase, I'm alive, help them increase their paycheck. Because we understand that we solve problems. And here's what I'm going to tell y'all, and y'all can take this to the bank. I love digital marketing. I learned so much over the last year in the digital space. It changed the game for me. There's things that I've been getting paid for doing behind the scenes that a year ago I didn't even know existed. So digital marketing, like building funnels and automation and all that, I'm bringing those skills with me. See, that wasn't a waste of time. That was preparation. Somebody type preparation in the chat, okay? This preparation is going to be the reason why I get my reparations. Okay, girl, you know you did that too. You rhyme too. But I'm very serious. I solve problems and I get paid well for it. I'm going to help a lot of people. When you help people get back to their money, you're solving a problem. Now people can pay their bills. When you help people connect with products that make sense, I told y'all I live in the hood. Y'all hear the ice cream truck? When you help people align themselves with companies and products that make sense, baby. I know my niece is calling me to show me she's down at the Eagles joint. I got to tell her I'm on live. Hold on, y'all. I know you at the Eagles. I know. I'm on live right now and I'm jealous. I'll call you back. I see. Bye. Okay, so next one. The next one, and this one is very important. The next two are really, I mean, if you can get the next two, I'm telling you, all of them are important, but these two really struck me. I want y'all to listen to me very closely. I like to laugh and I joke. My mother's famous saying was, I laugh and I joke, but I do not play. I, I almost allowed fear, and not the kind of fear that y'all think about, like fear of what people might think. And it wasn't like the outside people. I'm more concerned about my daughters than anybody else. I got a 34-year-old and a 30-year-old, and they really always looking at me and saying, "Well, what you doing now?" And I didn't want them to think mommy was jumping to the left, jumping to the right, because I had just pivoted out of something else, and then they say, "Mom, what you doing?" But guess what, y'all? I walk by faith, not by fear. Because God, somebody type, God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. I told y'all when Nikki said, I'm going to do it. She ain't wait for me. Nikki said, I'm going to do it. Here I go. I'll help you. And then I went home and I was like, you going to help Nikki make $1 million. And then you're going to be borrowing money from her? The devil is a liar. You don't have the faith to believe that for yourself. What you scared of? You scared of what people might say? I thought you said you was over that. Hey, YouTube, you scared of what your kids might say? With that money coming, ain't gonna make a difference anyway. What you scared of? You faith. You lining up with the #1 female network marketer in the world. And Nikki is a $700,000 earning coach. Sheila ain't nothing to play with. That alignment right there in itself. Forget about the whole 1,000 families rich. That's just the icing on the cake. Where's the laws? And there's some people out there, y'all watching. We having a launch tomorrow. I need y'all to hear me. I need you to lean in. Tomorrow, August 11th, we're launching. And if I were you, somebody say, get in now. Somebody type that in chat. Get in now. See, a lot of y'all waiting to see what the next person do. And I kind of feel for y'all. I understand. You know, a lot of people don't know how to move. They don't know how to move on their own accord. They always got to wait and see what Dick and Harry is doing. And you'll grow out of that eventually. But if I were you, and with a startup fee of $125, $250 or $500, baby, get in today. And if I called you, look, I've already started making my list. I'm not playing. Now I only got the 25. I told Nikki I got the 25 because I got some stuff going in my house. I ain't playing. We're going to do this. And if you ever roll with me before, this is not my band, but this is Coach Stormy's. We're walking. We're going to build this thing out. And what we will not be mocked. And nobody will be able to call us a lie. Because guess what? Tomorrow, August 11th, at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, we're going to have the biggest online launch. You can go right to 1000familiesrich.com. And if you let somebody trick you out of your spot, then God help you. Because some of y'all sitting back right now watching going, and y'all already know what's about to happen. Y'all have seen it happen so many times. I was that person. You know why I know it's happening? Because that was me. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Nah. And I'm not just talking to females. I'm talking to y'all men too. Y'all need a bag too. And we got products for men too. And the men, y'all know women, and y'all need nutritional products and everything that we have. So don't always think this for the girls. We like men's with monies. Okay? Tomorrow, you need to be here. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you out here walking by fear and not by faith, let me go through these real quick before I close out, because I think my person is here. I am chosen for greatness. I need somebody to say that. I don't care. Let the people around you know that you're getting some information right now. Say, I am chosen for greatness. Say it now. Don't let me come get you, okay? I dominate my time, my thoughts, and my actions. You are the author of your life. Don't let other people dictate to you what you do with your time, what you think. Somebody going to say, that ain't good for you. And you know in your heart of hearts that this is what you've been waiting on. You know in your heart of hearts that this is what you've been praying for. Money, opportunity, and favor are attracted to me. I need y'all to say this stuff out loud every morning. The next one is I solve problems and I get paid well for it. I put I evolve problem, but y'all know what I mean. I solve problems and I get paid well for it. I walk by faith and not by fear. The last two, if you stayed around, you're going to get blessed. And if you're on a repay, don't leave yet, because this is the one that's going to take you off of that place that you have not been able to move from. And you're wondering why. And I'm going to tell you why for some of you. Here it is. I forgive quickly and I release offense. Like, I want to talk to my network marketing friends right now. You know, the network marketing streets can get very muddy, very, very muddy, very, very muddy. It's crazy out here, man. You got to be tough, thick skin to be out here. It ain't for the weak and it ain't for the wimpy. It's for people who know who they are, who are at least willing to find out who they are. Okay? It ain't for the wimps. I'm telling you, if you can't hang, you can't get out here with us, because we out here doing the big things. And when you called and chosen to do big things, you got to expect some big obstacles that you have to get over from time to time. And then you might bump up against some people sometimes. Because that's when bosses bump, you know, iron sharpens iron. That ain't always gonna be a beautiful thing. That ain't always gonna be easy. But you got to learn how to forgive quickly. Don't take things so personally. If somebody decides they don't want to no longer build the company that you're with, and they want to come get down with 1,000 families rich, you know, it ain't. Let me say this. Don't be offended. It ain't about you. Don't be offended if somebody wants to move in a different direction. Don't be offended if people decide to go one way and not the other. Forgive them and forgive yourself for thinking out of line. And let's keep it moving. And even if you got angst against, like I got some stuff going on with a family member, and this is helping me, because I'm like, I don't have time for this on my back, because unforgiveness keeps you stagnant. And in this season, we about to run. Like, I mean, run. So if you think I'm mad at you, I'm not. I don't care what happened in the past, who you are and what you did and what we went through, I love you. And last but not least, I need you to say this every day. Today I win. You got to get a win every day. Today I win. Today I win. Somebody type that in the chat. Today I win. I woke up and I read 30 minutes today. Today I woke up and I took a great walk. On the replay, today I got up and I made 10 phone calls to build my business. Today I got up and I made my bed. Today I win. You say it after it happens, and you say it before it happens. You can predict it. You have to protect it, because you have to believe, because like I said, the thinker thinks and the prover proves. Whatever you believe will become your reality. So I want to close out by saying it's a new day. It is a new day. It is a new day for me. It is a new day for my sponsor, Miss Nikki Robinson, who I love dearly, my good girlfriend. It's a new day for Coach Stormy. It's a new day for Nikki's sponsor, Coach Sheila, and many other of my good friends out here in network marketing. Some of us are lined on the same line and some of us are not. But guess what? We all running together, because we are 1,000 families rich. And we are going to help Coach Stormy. We're going to lift up her hands and help her to create her 60 millionaires in 2026. It's going to take everybody to do that. Because as bad as she is, she understands that she needs a team and she knows how to build them. And Nikki and I have decided we're going to run this race. So if you're looking for a home, I'm going to tell you right now, procrastination is the key to failure. I need you to understand that today is the day to move, not tomorrow. The launch is tomorrow at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock p.m. It is going to be the biggest online launch you've ever seen. All you have to do is go to 1000familiesrich.com. That is our Zoom link. That will be tomorrow, August the 11th at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Because this is the winning season. But you got to be aligned. Now, if this is not for you, then hey, it's not for you. It's okay. Do what you do and go where you go and be the best you can be. Take these principles that I just shared with you and use them there. But if you know, and if I've called you, I don't want to call your names, especially the ladies on this list. All y'all got to call, a text, or something, because I'm calling 25 people a day. I'm about to up it because I got a goal I'm trying to hit by the end of the year. I mean, by the end of the month. If you know in your heart of hearts that the only reason why you haven't made a move is because you're operating by fear and not by faith, or because you're letting somebody else dominate your thoughts, therefore controlling your actions. Or if you're so stuck in offense and you got unforgiveness in your heart that you can't even move, that you're not even dominating your time, your thoughts, action. Everybody else get what you need. If you're not convinced that money, opportunity, and favor are attracted to you, then guess what? It's not. But we going somewhere, baby. We going somewhere, and we going fast. And that place we're going is called the top, because the bottom is so much crowded. It's way too crowded for people like myself and people like Nikki and the thousands of other people who have joined 1,000 Family Rich. We're about to do something huge. And if you've never had an opportunity, as I close out YouTube, as I close out Instagram, as I close out Facebook. I am, by the way, using the StreamYard platform. If you're not following on YouTube, a lot of this information is going to be documented on my YouTube channel. I am Dory on Purpose on most of my platforms. You can follow me right there. If you want to get a phone call from me regarding this opportunity, if you just want to stay a little incognito because you still got a little fear, I want you to go to dobusinesswithdory.com. I want you to opt into my funnel. I'm going to get a notification that you came in, and you're going to get a phone call from me, and we're going to have a conversation. And it ain't going to be long and strong. I'm not in convincing mode. I will share some information with you. I'll tell you my story over and over again, and then you could make a decision which way you want to go. Okay? If you want to, you can go to my link tree. Everything is right there. Not necessary in this scene right here. All you need to do is go to dobusinesswithdory.com. Make sure you're following me on my YouTube channel, because we will be documenting there as well. We are going to build this thing big. I am here to officially say that I am one of the 1,000 in the 1,000 plus families rich, and I would love for you to join us as we run to the top of this company. We're going to change lives. Millionaires will be created. I'm claiming that I will be one of them in 2026. I got 30 years in this industry. I'm here to get my back pay. So with that being said, I hope you're choosing greatness today. I hope you're dominating your thoughts, your time, and therefore your actions. Understand that money, opportunity, and favor are attracted to you when you say it is. Make sure you understand that you solve problems, and that because you solve problems, you get paid well for them. Don't accept less than your worth. Walk by faith and not by fear. Remember, you got to forgive quickly and release offense. And last but not least, say to yourself every day, today I win. Peace and love, y'all. I'll see you at the top.